Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I'm going to be making a dish, a Korean beef dish called Bulgogi. I'm not sure the pronunciation there, as per usual, with a lot of these Asian things. It's B-U-L-G-O-G-I. So Bulgogi, Bulgogi, I'll run with that. Alrighty. So the first thing I've got here is I've got 500 grams of a ribeye fillet, and I've just had that in the freezer for about an hour and a half, so it's semi sort of frozen, and that's merely because this dish, it's basically marinated sliced beef, and I'm going to be marinating mine overnight, and what we want is really nice thin slices, so that's why I've frozen it. So I've got my faithful chopper here, and we're just going to slice it up thin as you can, like so. And I'll get on with that and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so now I'm going to make my Bulgogi marinade mixture, and then I'm going to throw my beef in it, and we're going to marinate this overnight. So, first ingredient, I've got half a Korean pear that I've grated up, and I was lucky to get this. It was the last one left this morning at the Asian supply shop that I went to. So yeah, very happy to get that. And that goes. And I'll just quickly point out, the reason we use this is for flavour, but also there's like something inside a Asian pear, Korean pear, that actually helps, I don't know, it sort of tenderises beef. And the bad news is you can't actually substitute like a normal pear, a different sort of pear that we sort of grow here, for an Asian pear. But the good news is you can substitute a kiwi fruit, and so instead of half a pear you can put in a whole sort of mushed up kiwi fruit, peeled, and it will do the same job. It will tenderise the beef more, and there's a similar taste profile. So that's your alternative if you can't find the Korean pear, which admittedly are hard to get. Now into that, I've got a medium sized knob of ginger that I've grated. I've got 3 large cloves of garlic that I've grated. I've got 2 stalks of spring onion, scallions, green onions. I'm finding out there's all these different names for things around the world. Here we call them spring onions, and I've just finely sort of chopped them up reasonably finely. Alright, what's next? I've got 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. That goes. Now here, I've just got a tablespoon, a good tablespoon of my gochujang Korean chili paste. So in that goes. Same. Now this one is easy to find. You'll find it in good Asian supply shops. I'll just show you the container. Looks like that. That's only a 200 gram one. You can get bigger ones. Now next, I've just got 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. In that goes. I've got a tablespoon of brown sugar. So bulgogi is sweet, Now, you could add 2 tablespoons of that, but instead of adding 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, I'm actually going to add about the same amount of honey, about a tablespoon, like so. And that's it. Give that a bit of a mix up. That beef was sliced earlier, 500 grams, pound. Oh no, pound 600 grams, but this was 500 grams. And it goes. So we'll stir that all through. I've got to tell you, even at this stage, that marinade just smells absolutely delicious. So I'll mix that all through the beef. I'll cover it with some cling film, get it in the fridge, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the cooking. Alrighty guys, so here we are back again the next day. I've got my marinated bulgogi out of the fridge there. Now it's important to note, before you cook it, you get it out of the fridge at least an hour or so before you start cooking it. Get it up to room temperature. It just helps with the cooking. And the other thing I probably should have mentioned yesterday is, like, the longer you marinate this the better, but if you're using a really good steak like I am, ribeye fillet, you can get away with marinating it even for as little as half an hour or an hour or so. But yeah, I've got plenty of time, so the longer you do it the better. So I've just heated up some vegetable oil in my fry pan here. You can cook this on your outdoor barbecue, your grill. Obviously you need fairly fine mesh to sit it on over open charcoal, but yeah, I'm going to do it inside, and I'm not going to cook too many at a time. So we want to try and sear this and do all we can to sort of stop it stewing. So to that end, it's really hot, and I'm telling you all this now because it's going to start sizzling, and it's hard to hear me with this on this when it's sizzling. All right, here we go. Alrighty guys, so I've served up a plate here of my Bulgogi Korean beef. I'm just serving it with some rice, a bit of store-bought kimchi. Yeah, let's taste it. I think it turned out really nice. Certainly smells nice. Let's see if we can check her out up close. And yeah, I just threw a few toasted sesame seeds and a bit more spring onion over the top. Oh, yum, that's so good. And the beef, I mean, it was a good cut of beef anyway, but I think the marination, it's just melting, literally melting in my mouth, and then all those flavours are coming through. That gochujang chili and the pear and the sweetness. Oh, yum. Bit of saltiness from the soy. It's just, oh man, I could eat that all day long. And to that end, I'm going to sit down now and finish this off. Actually, I've just checking in my fridge, and I'll just show you what I'm going to wash it down with. I've got this beer here. which on face value looks like it's some sort of German Pilsner. But if you go up close, on closer examination, you can see there that's a product of South Korea. So I'm going to wash mine down with that. Actually, let's just quickly taste it. Very, very nice. One of those Asian style sort of, despite pretending to look like a German beer, it's one of those Asian style light sort of summery beers, and it's going to wash that down beautifully. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you hit that subscribe button? That'd be awesome. And I will see you all next time.